Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to episode 20 of the Tebow Dynasty. This is going to be our first game of the new season, Season 2, and we'll be taking on the Carolina Panthers. The goal for the team this season is to finish with around 10 to 11 wins, win our division, and hopefully make it to the AFC Championship game. With the key signings to our offensive line and the first-round pick, hopefully our offensive line cuts down from the 120 sacks they gave up last year to hopefully around like 2 a game, so close to in the mid-30s to high of like 45. That'd be a good season for us.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Looking to the right side and throwing. Balls out.
Ian Mercedes-Lewis proceeds to turn the ball over on our opening drive. Not a good start to the first game. All right, so we're down in a hole early. I want to make sure I keep Maurice Jones-Drew in our run game involved and not just get carried away with forcing passes.
They get to him just in time. 1 yard shy of the first down.
Some individual goals for the team. For me personally, I'd like to throw 4,000 pass yards and rush for another 1,000 rushing yards. And then get Maurice Jones-Drew 1,000 rush yards, and probably get Justin Blackmon about 1,500 receiving yards and 12 or more touchdowns. That'd be a good year. But even if we hit all those goals and we don't have a winning season, or throw more than, let's say, 10 interceptions, I'll be disappointed. And I might consider leaving because I'm on a 1-year deal now, and I'll be a free agent after this season. Right now, the only thing that's keeping me staying on this offense is our improved offensive line. And Justin Blackmon, I'm a big fan of his. Again, I mentioned in a previous episode that I thought he was going to be a Hall of Famer coming out of college. And that's my goal, is to not only get Tebow into the Hall of Fame, but make Justin Blackmon one of the best receivers in NFL history by the time his career is over.
Lewis in the slot here for this play. They hand it off to him again. Blackmon's a receiver in the slot. 3rd and 7. Escaping the pressure, challenging the defenders to the right.
One thing I did notice about my gameplay that I need to improve on is my ability to throw on the run, because I like to roll out of the pocket a lot. And I've noticed that while running, a lot of my throws don't make it to where I want them to go. Also, screw it. We're going for it on 4th down. And that was one of the throws I was talking about. Golden Tate was wide open, and my ball didn't get to him because my ability to throw on the run needs to be improved.
Tebow's back in shotgun formation.
Now, Justin Blackmon normally catches those, at least he did last season. Hopefully this season he hasn't gotten worse. But I'm going to keep throwing it to him. I still trust him. He's a good receiver.
And makes the hit, knocks that football loose. Tebow standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. That'll stop the play right there.
Now, if you're questioning my play calling with my lack of run plays, yeah, I understand that. But feeling like we're in a hole early, I'm trying to even it up before I start calling more run plays. I don't like calling run plays when we're down. It's still only the first quarter, but any moment I'm waiting for one of my receivers to make a big play and get open so I can hit him down the field for like a 30-yard gain, maybe like a 70-yard gain, test out my arm strength.
That's a good job. He's able to get up and get off the field, and my guess is he's going to be okay. A little bit of a scare there, no doubt about it. That makes everybody nervous.
Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here.
That was a play right there. Maurice Jones-Drew could have broke that off for a big, like 60-yard touchdown run, but instead of cutting it to the outside like he should have, where he would have been wide open, he cut it back inside and got tackled.
Jones-Drew's got it on the handoff. They bring him down at the 29-yard line.
So I called the play again, and he didn't get the blocks that time. He only got a good 5-yard gain, but not what I was looking for. End of the first quarter, we're down by 7. I feel like we're going to have a close game, but our offense could explode at any moment, so we'll see how the rest of the game goes.
up as the single back. Another carry here. Running play went for 11.
Well, when you get a couple first downs, it just gives you such great confidence. It makes everybody relax. And I always say this, when you're a relaxed athlete, that's when you play your best.
1st and 10. And he's forced to the ground.
That sack was my fault. I held the ball too long, and my receivers were getting open that I could tell. So that one's on me.
If your offensive line's not good enough just to stop the pass rush, then you got to help them out. How do you do that? Well, you keep the tight end in, let him be an extra blocker, and you tell your running backs to help out too, blocking some of these defensive linemen.
He's scrambling now. Got a big lane. Touchdown, Jaguars.
All right, so it looks like my defense made a good stop. We get the ball at the 35-yard line, so hopefully we get another score.
Blackman's in the slot. 2nd and 1. Going across the middle. Pass is made, but they
Definitely thought Golden Tate would catch that because he generally has pretty solid hands.
Get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
The defense comes out in the nickel. Quarterback taking the snap from the shotgun. There's the tackle, but still, it's enough for the first down. Lewis is in the slot receiver role for this upcoming snap. Throws to the right. Picks up 20. Here's the first snap after the big play. Out of the gun. Has it. Touchdown.
All right, so my defense is actually playing pretty well, besides that first touchdown we gave up, because since then we have let them score.
Breaks free. Tackled at the 20. Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Tebow's going to take it from the gun. Tim Tebow down the field. And it falls incomplete.
At first I thought Justin Blackman would break away and get open there, but he really doesn't have that kind of speed. So I just tossed it up to him because he's a big body. I thought he'd come down with it. Looks like it was pretty good coverage.
Make that jump. He defends the pass. What a good job by the defensive back.
Makes the grab. The tackle was made.
And that's the first catch of his career. We're getting the rookie involved early in the season.
Lewis is moved away from the tight end position to now a receiver in the slot. Ball was caught. He's tackled at the 28.
And that's the second straight good catch by the rookie. I think his name is Zach Murley. I think we're going to go with Murley. Unless somebody knows better, let me know how to say his name. For now, it's Mealy or Milai. And a third catch for Zach, the rookie, Meal. Meal.
That's second down coming up. Tebow looking long. What a catch.
There we go. I knew Justin Blackman would break away any moment. That's why I keep calling deep routes for him, because they're not covering him on every play. It's a lot of zone coverage, and he breaks away and gets open.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. And you can see how they fared.
All right, there I was looking for the rookie to get open in the end zone. I should have been looking at my other receivers instead of taking that sack.
The Panthers come out in a dime package. They're going to get him here for a sack.
That sack wasn't on me. That was on our offensive line. He couldn't block for longer than 3 seconds. So that was on him.
From the 10. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown.
All right, so we have a 2-touchdown lead with 28 seconds left in the half. I think I'm just going to call a couple run plays and run at the clock.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew. Now looking at third down. Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here. The tackle's going to be made, but he's beyond the first down marker. That does it for the first half. Panthers trail in this one.
All right, so at halftime we're up 21-7. Pretty good start for the first game of the season. I like our offense. As long as we have no injuries, I think we could have a record-setting offense this year.
Let's find out the latest from the sideline.
And this episode has no sponsor, but have you guys tried cake? I really like cake, especially the ones with rich, creamy frosting. I like the soft cake. I don't like hard cakes. I think they're stale and old. Not a big fan. If you have time, run to your local store or bakery, pick up a nice cake. Try chocolate. Try marble. Do not try plain-ass white vanilla. Not very good.
Jones-Drew's lined up in a single back formation. They go to the right side. Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. As they go ground here, he'll be brought down, but not before picking up the first down.
Yeah, so my strategy for the second half, since we have a big lead, is to just run out the clock as much as possible with Jones-Drew. He's actually having a pretty good game, averaging a good, solid, 5 yards per carry. I don't know. A little more. He's doing good. All right, so we punted on offense because Jones-Drew couldn't pick up that first down on 3rd and 1. And our defense got us the ball back. So let's run out some more of this clock.
Lewis is moved from the tight end position to the slot. What an amazing catch.
Have to get Golden Tate more involved in our pass game. He only had 1 catch in the first half. Now we got him 2 catches in the second half, but it's not enough. I'm trying to get him more involved, trying to keep our big name receivers, our big alpha dog receivers that can actually win us the game. Trying to keep them more involved and not spread it around as much, I guess.
Gave them the first down. The throw to the left. Tate's there with the sure hands to pull in the rocket pass.
Well, when you get a couple first downs on a drive, of course, it makes you feel good about what you're doing. It loosens up the offense.
So Cam Newton's completing 62%, 63% of his passes. I don't know how they've only scored 7 points so far, but our defense is actually looking pretty good this year, just based off how many points they've given up and how few yards Cam Newton put up so far. I'm going to guess we could probably maybe go 14-2 unless I turn the ball over a whole bunch.
Jones-Drew's shifted out wide to the left as a receiver. 2nd and 10, trying to work that left side. Third and 5 still to go, even after that last completion. He'll fire it out to the left. Touchdown. First down here. Maurice Jones-Drew. They bring him to the turf.
So I think our GM made some pretty good draft picks. Our offensive guard looks pretty good. And that rookie receiver, even though he's only rated a 70, he has some pretty good hands and is pretty good in the slot. Maurice Jones-Drew gets over 100 rushing yards this game. Pretty good start to his season.
Probably not doing his job, and you might not just have enough meat up inside to hold up against those big offensive linemen.
There we go. After a nice big gain from Golden Tate, he's up to 5 catches for 93 yards.
First down following the long play. Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here. And you can see how they fared in the red zone to this point, which is brought to you by Verizon. Nickel formation for the defense here. 2nd and 8. A takeaway.
Yep, that was a bad read by me. I was looking for my top receiver, Justin Blackmon, in the end zone, and I didn't realize the safety was waiting right there by him, and I threw an interception. My mistake. All right, so we're in the fourth quarter with a 14-point lead. I say we're doing pretty good. Nice big play right there by Blackmon.
In the slot for this snap. Tebow's got it in the gun. Looking to the right side and throwing. Makes the catch in open space. And it's Luke Kuechly who makes the tackle.
If Blackmon had a little bit more speed, that would have been a touchdown right there.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Looking across the middle, under pressure, and incomplete. And here's a look at their red zone percentage to this point, which is brought to you by Verizon. Wide receivers are bunched up. 2nd and goal from the 4. They knocked him down behind the line of scrimmage.
That was my mistake. I called a run play to Jones-Drew. I thought he could break one off and get his first touchdown of the season.
Get in there and get another score.
The Jaguars come to the line with 5 wideouts and no one makes the catch. Touchdown. The quarterback is coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Jones-Drew's handed the football.
All right, so it's the fourth quarter with just over 3 minutes left. We have a 21-point lead. This is a pretty good game for us to kick off the season with. A nice win, feeling pretty good about ourselves. And just a heads up, our performance today did win us the AFC Player of the Week.
Like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Incompletion on that hurried throw.
Right there, I'm just trying to get rid of the ball and not take a sack. I think we did pretty good. I think we've only given up 1 or 2 sacks this game. And since we're in field goal range, why not let the kicker kick field goal, add a little bit more to our lead? And he missed. I guess I should have gone for it on 4th down there.
Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Jones-Drew's going to secure the handoff. The Panthers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
All right, so I called the run play because there's just over a minute left in the 4th, and I'm just trying to run out the clock. We've won. We have a 14-point lead. But the Panthers decided to stop it for some reason. I think they're going to get the ball back. We're just going to pick up some more points, I guess.
Pressure taking off. Gains 13. That's a timeout by the D. The the Jaguars. Lined up. Everybody split out wide. Running away from the pressure. He'll fire it out to the left. He had no time to get set. That pass never had a chance as it was knocked down at the line of scrimmage.
I got to blame the offensive line that time, Jim. You know, they are getting pushed back, so they're so close to the quarterback.
This performance today, over 400 total yards and 6 touchdowns for Tim Tebow, was the type of performance I was expecting from him in the NFL, if only a team had faith enough in him to build around him, instead of trying to expect him to be just a pure pocket passer.
The defense comes out in the nickel. Tebow's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown. To do it here in this one. You get that win week 1. And it certainly takes a little bit of the edge off, doesn't it?
Oh, no, it does more than that. It takes a lot of the edge off. When you win the opening day game, you just feel like, hey, we're going to win them all. And all that hard work, it was all worth it. And the following week, you're going to listen to the coach because he led you to that first victory.
All right, that wraps up the first game of the season. We won 42-21, a nice home victory for us. Come back next week as we play the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and check out one of our other videos.
Been a game we'll always remember. Jim Nance